Have you ever made a plan only to see it go completely different than you expected? I have. Proverbs 16 through 22 reminds us that while we can make plans, it's ultimately God who guides our steps. These chapters of Proverbs also teach humility, righteous living, and how to handle wealth and justice in a godly way. Let's explore how these timeless lessons can guide us today. And it's with three themes. The first one, God's sovereignty and our plans. Proverbs 16 and 3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." This doesn't mean we sit back and do nothing. We plan, we work, we make choices, but we also recognize that God's guidance is greater than our understanding. Proverbs 19 and 21 adds, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." The lesson: trust but act. Commit your efforts to God and let Him shape the outcome. Even when life doesn't go the way we want, wisdom is in acknowledging His sovereignty. Humility is another strong theme. Proverbs 16 and 18 warns, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." In these proverbs, humility is contrasted with arrogance and self-reliance. Humility allows us to accept correction, grow in wisdom, and maintain good relationships. Proverbs 18 and 12 also says, "Before a downfall, the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." Humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means thinking of yourself less and putting God first. Proverbs 16 through 22 also gives practical wisdom on living righteously and justly, the last thing. For example, Proverbs 21 and 3 says, "To do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice." Very important. These chapters of Proverbs touch on honesty, fair treatment of others, and integrity in wealth and work. Proverbs 22 and 1 reminds us, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." True wisdom shows itself not just in knowledge, but in ethical, godly action. So, what can we take away from the Proverbs 16 through 22? 1. Commit your plans to God. Trust in His guidance. 2. Humility protects us from pride and help us grow. 3. Righteous living, integrity, and justice matter more than wealth or appearances. This week, consider one area in your life where you can trust God more, practice humility, or act justly. Which lesson speaks to you the most? Comment below. I'd love to hear. Take a quiet moment today and let wisdom shape you. Until next time.